The National Museum Gallery in Jos was officially opened in the year 1952. Now, this gallery has preserved iconic relics and artifacts that tell the history of Nigerians from every tribe and era. Many artifacts that were used during the colonial era have also been preserved here in the gallery, just so we don't forget our history and our identity as a country. And because the African man was a hunter, some of the hunting guns and other tools used decades ago have also been preserved to lay a mark in our history books. Now, this gallery stands out amongst others in the whole of Nigeria, preserving ancient crafts that speaks clearly about who we are, where we're from, and where we're headed as a generation. Now, the interesting thing here is that each artifact in this gallery has a history attached to it, and most of which are traced back to the colonial era, where the Europeans came down to Nigeria to source for natural resources and also tour the area while being fascinated by the amazing culture of the people. Now, here is the Pottery Museum, and the first Plateau indigents to be employed in the entire museum were actually local artisans that included an Afiziri woman who was a potter and two Baju blacksmiths. And that was like under the craft workshop department. And the interesting thing here is that in the year 1959, Mrs. Pirate, an American tourist, visited the Pottery Museum and was captivated by the collection of pottery, and thus she donated a sum of 1,500 US dollars to create more pottery in the year 1959. Isn't that amazing? Now, furthermore, this Mrs. Sylvia Lake, a former education officer in southern Nigeria, was also tasked with traveling nationwide to collect pottery from diverse tribes. And today, the Pottery Gallery showcases an impressive pottery from over 100 various Nigerian tribes, featuring different unique styles. Now, this unique collection celebrates Nigeria and our real cultural heritage.